Spinning.
Okay.
We live now. It says we live.
Did it? Still spinning on mine. Okay, hey. Hey, everybody. Welcome in to Sunday night. You know, this is our night. This is the night that we bring it back like it's supposed to be. Welcome to Sunday Night Live with the OGs, where we do and say what we want to do and say because we old like that. So
That's
tonight,
right.
tonight we got some special guests with us. We got Gmama, and as my sister Shirley say, we got Mike.
Mike.
But we were just discussing a little bit about the weather.
Hey, Sam.
Hey, Sassy. We'll wait on a few more people to get in the room before we
Hey,
get started.
CC.
LLG.
Hey, LLG. Love.
Hey, LGGG. L triple G.
L triple G. CC. How you doing?
All the C's.
Hey, CC, send me a can of heat and sunshine from Texas.
That part.
They need it. They need it up there.
It's cold and snow. More snow is on the way. My computer's saying more snow on the way.
Right.
So, and everybody keep telling me to stay at home. I said, "Where do I look like trying to go out there dragging this leg out there on snow and ice?" I was like, "I'm not Dorothy. I'm not skating on nothing. I'm good. I got food. I got beverage. My adult libation. I'm good.
I'm gonna be under my Auntie Ellen quilt. Toasty and snuggly, watching me some movies and some YouTube.
Mike, what's your weather? Hey, Ernie. What's your weather, Mike?
It right now is 13 degrees.
13 degrees. Good gracious.
Shoveled a bunch of snow today.
Hey, Casey. You've been shoveling snow.
Hey, Ernie.
Hey, Casings.
I saw that too. Mike said he had to take a nap. He said after that shoveling that snow, it wore his butt out. I can bet it did. My days.
My problem is that I live on a corner house. So when the snowplow comes, we don't have like a pickup truck. We have industrial sized snowplows that come by, and they'll put like 8 tons of snow in my driveway on my sidewalk.
Yeah,
and I got to shovel all that out by hand.
My brother drives his snow plow in Akron. Ooh,
yeah. Had a mass
wow. I'm sorry to hear that.
Sassy.
Yeah, they had a mass shooting last night. Oh, wow. 19 injured, 4 deaths, 3 of which were kids, unfortunately. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I will send our prayers to the family.
Hey, y'all. Hey, everybody. I'm so sorry.
Hey, Tiegsy.
Why I'm not live. I called Mr. Bama to apologize. Y'all, I'm in the kitchen still canning.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm gonna have you on the big screen and talk and answer questions. I just wasn't dressed to get on camera because I'm working. Hi, everybody in the chat.
You just go ahead and get all that stuff canned because I've been needing some of that stuff.
I know that's right. Girl, Tiegsy, you had me going out and buying a French baguette, nice and fresh, to put some of that peanut butter on there. Oh, girl, please. I had wasn't nobody in the house to slap. It was so good though.
That part.
Thank you. Yeah. So it was enough. It was spicy enough. It had enough flavor for you.
Oh yeah. I got your number. I'd have called and told you if it wasn't right.
Oh yeah, you sure would have. Yeah, you don't play for real. Yeah, because right now I made some cranberry juice, but then I had all that pulp. I was like, oh my gosh, it was too much to make fruit roll-ups. So I'm like, I'm gonna make a jam. So this one's good too. It's nice and thick and rich, and I'm about to bottle it up.
There you go. There you go, Jigs.
Tizzy,
My hibiscus has really.
you giving out too much information. You got people already talking about send me some. Well, you trying to mess me up.
Sharing. Y'all know
I
that.
know, but you trying to mess me up. I want my piece. You know what I'm
Mr.
saying?
Jazz, you're always on the list. You know, and when Jazz can eat something good and sweet again, he's on the list too.
Say that again. When? You said when?
Hey, Cassandra.
Uh-oh.
Hello, everybody in the chat.
Hey, Jake.
Any background noise?
No,
Hey,
you
everybody. I
Okay,
miss.
perfect. Okay.
Dog, Miss Shirley, that's enough for me and you both.
What? Who?
That big bottle.
Hey, Miss
Ain't big enough.
Okay, now I know who B-Ann is.
I'm gonna get 13. Ooh.
Hey, man, backyard garden.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's the tip? Where you at, Tiz?
40 something.
Ooh.
I think it was 44 about an hour or so ago. So I'm
Hey,
thinking
Miss
it's probably
Sylvia.
Hey,
maybe
Sylvia.
41 or something. It's cold here too, y'all.
41. That's a heat
That's
wave.
your canner. I was like, what is that? That's the canner.
Oh, you can hear
21.
the canner. That's not gonna work then. I thought these were noise cancellation. I'm sorry. Let me get away. I'm trying to jar some stuff up.
Yeah, we can hear that steam going up on there. Yeah.
I'm sorry.
That's all right. Handle your business. We be looking for another job.
You got that right.
Yeah, my low tonight is going to be 6.
Oh, Mike, I feel like that's hot tub weather.
Wednesday is going to be -10.
Well, I'm 55 right now.
What?
Did you say minus? No.
I do not want the minuses.
10 below 0.
Let's stop at the single digits. I don't want to see no minuses.
Yeah, for real.
That's right.
You know,
Yeah,
when they get into the 20s, it's too much for me.
Yeah.
In the 30s is too much for me.
Yeah, well, that's when I start grabbing long draws and stuff. and sometimes 2 pair of them, you know.
Got your geeks, DC.
Right?
It's
I
55
pulled mine out.
degrees here, and I'm loving it.
It's
The
55
funny thing about
where
cold,
you are, Jig?
55 down here.
Wow,
That's a heat wave.
wave.
That's a heat wave.
Yeah, I can take
People don't understand when we say it's a heat wave when it's more than 30, above 30. They think we kidding. No, seriously, it's a heat wave.
Yeah.
What were you saying, Mike?
I was just going to say that the funny thing about cold is that it's all relative. Like when I'm out there shoveling, I'm sweating. I have to strip layers off. It could be 10 below 0, and if I'm shoveling snow, I'm heated up. I got to take layers off. So I could be out there shoveling at 10 degrees below in a t-shirt and still sweating. I just got to make sure I will stay out there and then I'll freeze.
Yeah, that's a good exercise.
But yeah, once I stop, I put the layers back on and I'm good.
Yeah.
And you know what else, Mike? With that, if it's no wind, it's just the temperature. If there's no wind, it doesn't really feel cold.
Right.
That is so true.
You know what? Once it snows and it's at one set temperature, it's not as cold. It's when it's actually snowing, it's really cold.
Cece said, "Where you at, Jed? That's hot enough for you to wear your bathing suit."
I was in the process of responding to that right now.
Ooh, so
40
funny.
in California? Wow, that is.
Men don't wear bathing suits.
What do they wear?
I think the weather is kind of chilly a little bit everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Gmama's in here. Lord, please, what are you doing?
What happened?
I said, what are you doing?
You're gonna have to mute yourself in between talking,
Okay.
TG.
I will. I'm sorry, y'all. I,
Sound like you was beating up a pan.
Working hard.
It won't sit on the stove.
Hey,
right.
Mike, I like that pheasant that was going through your yard, but they taste pretty good though. I've actually had some.
I'm telling you the truth. I'm telling you the truth.
They're friends, not food.
Okay. They your friends.
They're your friends, not our friends.
yeah, right.
Like
I
you should
told,
never.
I'm
Go
sorry.
ahead.
I told Mike, I'm like, I appreciate you sharing the wildlife, but my freezer would be full right about now.
Yeah, that's right.
Yes,
And I would
that-
have a fur tail on the back of my cap too, with all them squirrels.
I know. And when I saw that pheasant there, I was like, okay, we got turkey, we got pheasant. I can make a turf pheasant kin.
oh,
Turducken.
yes.
And I had ducks in there too.
Yeah, you sure did.
Hey, Miss Norris.
Hey, Cheryl.
Hey,
How you
girl.
doing?
You sure?
And you must be in Middle Georgia.
Hey, Miss Cheryl.
Tiegsy, so what else are you canning now? I can tell she muted it. It got quiet.
Well, last night I did turkey broth and turkey soup. Today I did
Ooh.
pineapple juice, cranberry juice, chicken drumsticks, and now I'm doing cranberry jam.
Wow.
And then I have my
Nice.
sister found these apples at this apple orchard one is called the Ludacris and the other is called the Crimson Crisp. The Crimson Crisp has notes of orange and spices. The Ludacris has notes of pineapple, melon. It's an apple with tropical flavor undertones. So
No
I'm
way.
not sure what I want to do with those two. I was thinking of a hard cider and maybe some apple butter, or maybe I can't start any wine now. I got 2 batches going now, so I haven't decided what I'm going to do with those apples yet.
Well, that's
But
why
I'll
they
let-
call it ludicrous. That's why they call it ludicrous.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I was gonna say something about Luda too.
Right, but that's it. I did look it up, and that's why they came up with the name, because they said it's ludicrous how all these flavors are in this one apple, and it's really good. I tasted both of them.
Oh,
I
wow.
thought they had to
That
do
sounds-
something with the singer Ludacris.
I would like to try to grow that out.
Yeah, I know. I'm going to save some seeds from both versions of the apple. So y'all let me know if y'all want some of the seeds, because I'm
Hey,
going to
have
have
a
to
nice-
pour.
Didn't you just hear me say I want to grow that apple?
TJ,
Oh.
why do you ask people, do they want the seeds?
Yeah,
Anything?
you're right.
When
You're
you
right.
just mention it,
Yeah.
you
Hey,
just
Happy
mentioned
Nick.
it. All you had to do was just start writing a whole bunch of names down.
Oh no! Look, if you don't email me, you don't get nothing. Because I can't be writing stuff down. Yeah.
Okay,
No.
since you do it like this, go ahead and send me mine. You ain't gonna write it down.
You got my address. You already know where I live at.
Well,
And the hibiscus that you sent me, it kind of broke in half when I opened it up. So I cut it and I got 2 pieces, and both of them has roots on them.
Yeah.
Okay,
Congratulations.
all right.
Yeah,
Let's
those
grow.
are very, very easy to root.
Well, they got roots on them. I'm so happy.
Yeah, good, good.
well, it's just like my sister Shirley said. You don't mention nothing on this particular show here in this community, because everybody be wanting it. So you ain't
Everybody
gotta
want
ask,
it.
yeah, you ain't gotta ask them, do they want it? Just send it.
That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I can't see
It
the
is-
chat right now, so sorry. I'm just talking.
Well, I said it to you verbally.
Oh, so you're trying to say, J3, if I don't remember, go back and watch the show?
That'll work. That'll work.
But
That's funny you should say that, Bammy, because I was watching GT and he said he went to get one of those what's that, Funja grow kits. He said it was already sold out because we was talking about it on my live and he was telling us how much they was, and he said he went back and it was all sold out. So that's why I was saying anytime you come on your live and talk about something that you have tried and true, and you know that you're not misleading anybody in the chat, they will sell out in a half an hour. People will be on it while you talking to them on their computers, and they'll tell you, I already ordered one. No, I ordered two. They'll come back and say, oh, they already sold out. Like Sam said, don't mention nothing in the chat because don't expect for you to have no more.
Listen. That woman said
No more.
you know that's why this YouTube thing makes a fortune, makes a lot of money because everybody that has a channel putting something out there for them.
Yep.
Really free of charge, really. You know, and then they make a fortune off of it. But you understand they want you to reach these unreachable limits sometimes.
Right.
In order for you to get a return.
Right.
Which really don't make no sense. And this is another reason StreamYard, every time you turn around, they talking about getting rid of this, if you don't subscribe. You know what I'm saying? But they already making money. Hey, G.
Hey, Growz,
TG, Sassy want me to speak in her behalf that she want the seeds, but I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that because you here in Georgia, and us Georgians got to take care of Georgian. When you take care of Georgia, then you can go in the other states. And Mr. Bammett, Sylvia wants to know, did you get an email?
I think I've already said. Sylvia probably have something in the mail tomorrow. She'll probably have something in the mail tomorrow because I sent all that stuff out Wednesday night or Thursday.
Sassy gonna hit me up because Jags ain't
on your behalf. J3 is ignored.
I just told him, Sassy.
She's
all right, Bam. Before we change the subject again,
she was speaking to casing.
Yeah. Yeah, she's speaking to casing because I don't know. Hopefully that the ones that I mailed out either got theirs Saturday or I know they should get about tomorrow, but you know how slow snail mail is now during the holidays.
I believe you got yours already, didn't you, TG?
Yeah, Jack, your stuff came quick, but we're in the same state.
Right. And the other one went to your daughter, she got hers already too. Yeah, she sent me a message.
You see what Sazza said, didn't you, Jed?
Yes, thankful I'm a child of God and I let you have it. I mean, Sassy, I know you'll let me have it, but I got to turn it down.
I got you, Sassy. I'll get in touch with Tiegsy for you. I got you.
That was just easy right there, Sassy. That was an easy one for me right there.
Sure, Sassy. I'll do it. It's just a small fee, 2 seeds for every 2 seeds you get.
Mike, you too, please.
We try to get Rachel to send us some pecans so we can get her to send our grandkids in the backyard.
Yeah, but you might well forget it because them bars ain't going back there. And them kids ain't going back there without a problem.
Yeah.
So that's too much work for them. They ain't gonna do it, huh?
So I might have to take a road trip.
Yeah.
We got pecans here in Georgia.
Huh?
We got pecans in Georgia.
You got some in your yard?
I didn't say that, no.
I'm
I probably got some at my other house.
Well, you need to check.
I check. I ain't gonna say when I'm gonna check, but I check.
Okay. I need some pecans.
Yeah, cereal, I could do that.
I'm not sure when I'm going down there, people. I'm not making no promises.
Yeah, my Georgia
All right.
relatives used to send me a box, a big giant box every fall full of pecans.
Hey, Gweet.
Yeah. When we were kids, my aunts down in Georgia was saying
I agree.
pecans, sugar cane, and tangerines. Loved it.
That's one of the jobs I got when I left the military and came to the prison system. I worked at night. I said I need another job during the day. So I went to this guy. I said, "Can I pick pecans for you and everything?" Old dude cussed me out. He said, "H no." I said, "Ho, it ain't got to be like that." I said, "I just want to pick the pecans for you, and that's it. Just no." I said, "Well, why I can't get the job? You got all these other guys out here." He said, "Because I have to pay." What number Mexicans out there? He said, I will have to pay." So he wouldn't let me do it. He wouldn't let me do it.
Jess, you know
Yeah.
why he didn't hire you? Because you asked to pick pecans, not pecans.
No. That's all right. It don't matter. But nah, he said he had to pay me. That's the only reason he wouldn't let me do it.
You know, but that's been a Southern myth for what, a century? Pecans and pecans?
Hey, Gwen.
I know the truth already. I know the pecan is inside your granddaddy's bed, but pecan is what everybody want.
Well,
Oh, the pecan. Yeah.
Yeah, the pecan is by the bed.
oh boy. But
Or
anywho,
I can't get to.
our subject for tonight is getting ready for a hard freeze.
Yeah.
Winter survival. And it
That's here for me.
don't mean just prepping food, just having food either.
Yeah. It's making sure that generator's right. Make sure you got extra gas for that generator. Electricity got. Make sure you got candles and stuff like that in the house. Make sure you got some extra batteries. Yeah.
And you know, it don't necessarily have to be the snow that knocks it out or holds it out, but as you all was talking about the heavy wind a little while ago,
Mm-hmm.
that do more damage than anything.
Right.
Yeah. A few people was on their lives this week, and they lost electricity.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. TLC, their internet and Wi-Fi is knocked out. She called me,
Hey, Jeanette,
and they have that's not across town. The storm that came through knocked out a whole system. So, and they said it might not get back up to the 8th.
It's bad when you ain't got no electricity, but when you ain't got no electricity and no heat, yeah.
Yeah.
that part.
Yeah.
And I was reading somewhere the other day about them taking the whole grid down at one time.
Well, it's been done before.
Yes.
Well, they're always trying.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They got to see how far they can go, and they also got to see how far the people will go.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I'm saying is because you know, we have been talking about prepping and getting ready for what, the last 3 or 4 years.
Yes.
Yeah.
Actually, the Big C brought it in for everybody, really.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it made a lot of people step their A game up. They had a few things, and once they ran out, they didn't know how to regroup because they were going into a lot of the stores and the shelves were empty. People were in there wiping stuff out. So
it's like that now.
Yeah. And especially like here in our state, when we have these sudden blizzards and storms and stuff, they go out and buy up all the salt because, we salt the driveways and stuff and sidewalks and steps after they've been shoveled. Shovels disappear, snow blowers disappear. They try to keep everything away from the house. Blankets disappear, as well as kerosene and kerosene heaters, electric heaters. All of that stuff disappears real quick here for survival. And a lot of people finally learn to get away from it. Yeah. And batteries, oh my goodness. And batteries.
Canning right now, canning season, a lot of the canning supplies.
Now, I was surprised. I went into Wally World the other day, and they had a lot of canned goods.
They was ready.
How much?
They was out a couple of seasons ago. It was hard to find tops, lids, doors. They only had certain sizes. I was standing next to an old guy, and he was putting the last case of jars in his cart. And I was like, "You taking them all?" And he turned around and gave me that look like, I was like, "Sir, I
gave you that stank eye, huh?"
Yeah. I asked you for your cans. It's like first come, first serve. I said, I was just like, okay. He walked away, pushed his cart, went on to his business.
I never wait for canning season. I buy my stuff ahead of time.
Yeah, because that's what Fran do.
Fran in the summertime, when no one's canning, and you can get a lot of those jars on sale. So when you see them like
that was last year, wasn't this year. Yeah, that was last year, wasn't this year. I got plenty of cans. I got plenty of jars. I just learned to canner. I can water that.
Badass thing. How you doing?
Hey, Rob in the garden. Badass thing.
Oh, badass. Hey, how are you?
Yeah, that's the way Fran do. Now she'll see them all year long. Go to summer, whatever, and it'd be jars stacked all out there in the garage. But somebody said in the chat, jars have triple, not double. They have triple.
And buying lids too. Just buying lids. Whether it's wide mouth or whatever, them lids getting expensive too.
Buy them off season. Buy your frost cloths in the summertime and buy your mesh in the wintertime.
I'm up on Sundays late because this is when we do the OG Live. That's what I'm doing up this late.
That's one of the things we just got to keep preparing. Some people have it worse than others. The last storm we had here in November, I was without electricity for 10 days.
I remember that too.
Yeah. So it's a good thing I bought the generator. And my wife, she surprised me every now and then. You got to go get another generator. She surprised me.
I had to use a space heater because my heater went out. But luckily I had electricity.
Well, this time of year, for my electricity go out, I take stuff out of my freezer and I have a cooler out on the porch. I put it in there, and sometimes it freezes harder outside than it did in my freezer. And I don't worry about my stuff bad. I would take a bottle of wine and stick it in a pile of snow on the porch, but don't leave it out there too long. It'll freeze.
Is it the front porch? Is it the front porch or the back porch to put your meat on?
Go tell him.
Hey, the only time I'm gonna visit her is when I see the cooler out there.
Annie was telling me.
Yeah, Happy Mac, they are a lot higher now because they know that you're canning. They know that you're canning. They're still producing the same amount of glass.
I think buying them by each one is a ripoff. They need to sell them by the case.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I think you should buy more lids than jars.
Right.
A1 crafty sister. Yeah.
I got my jar by the case, and the day when I learned I can throw lead farmer back, them jars was cheap, $5. $5 a case, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I remember when they was cheaper than that because my granddaddy used to go to the hardware store every fall to get cases of balls for my grandmother because she did her own canning, and I think they were like $2 a case, and granddaddy would get almost 10 cases of jars and stuff. So I remember a long time ago.
Hey, Homestead Rachel.
How you doing, Homestead Rachel?
Hey, Homestead Rachel.
Hey, Homestead Rachel.
I'm going to be investing in the new tri-fuel predator generator. All right, that's a good thing, Ron. I did run into this fella, and his father-in-law passed, so they remodeling the house, and he had a fuel tank out in the back. It's probably about 150 gallons of fuel in there already, and dude said, "You can have it. You can have it. It's just missing a piece on the top. That ain't nothing." So I said, "I'm gonna move it over to my yard, and that's gonna be one of the things I hook up to my honey shed."
Nice.
So I have gas out there. I got me some free gas. Then whenever I need it again, I call the folks, tell them come fill it up.
Yeah, but that's okay. But you got to keep it a good distance away from wherever you living or staying or building or.
Oh, it's gonna be in the it's gonna be in the backyard, at least 50 feet away.
You know, that's the only thing about those type tanks. If you're gonna put gas in them, is you have to be very careful with them. Because now the way that they do it now with the gas is that they run the line underground.
Right.
Really?
Yeah. But the above ground tanks are pretty much fading out.
Yeah, it's above ground tank. The only thing to it is the line, the whole line will be underground.
Yeah.
I knew they was doing the fiber optics for the internet like that, but I didn't know they was doing the gas.
Oh yeah. Yeah, down south, down where we are, all the gas run to your house is underground.
Right.
That's the way they do it now. Hey, Ted.
Hey,
Empire.
Hey, the analytic gardener.
That's your granddad.
Hey, Ted.
Option. Did you inherit any supplies?
Yeah, I have 2 big barbecue grills that when we had one big bad storm, I was actually barbecuing in the garage. I would pull the door down till it got too smoky, then put the lid back up and let the smoke out. Well, barbecuing in the garage.
Like Badass Thing said, and some propane outside heaters.
Right.
That's a great idea. Great idea. I know a lot of people got those. As a matter of fact, I got one of those. I got one of those in my building that I work in out there. And they're good, but you know, I have to run out of the house if anything really bad happens and run to the building. So
I saw those propane and those canisters. How long do they run?
Well, it depends, because some of them last you maybe 3 or 4 days. Some of them last you maybe a week. Just depending on how much and how you turning it up.
Okay.
But and some people just use those propane bottles, tanks, are just for cooking at one time and then turn them off. But the one that I got in my workshop,
tapping that like button helps support the channel. Thank you.
I could turn it on and it lasts the whole time I'm in the workshop. And then I go back, might be a week and a half before I ever have to worry about refilling.
Well, I actually seen some people use them for canning, where either they didn't want to crack their glass tops or stove tops or whatever, or they just feel like they got a better, I guess, heat distributed in their canners. They would have them on the counter and use them. So I've seen a lot of people who did canning shows use those propane like one-eye burners on top of their counters and stuff to use.
Yeah, I've seen them do it outside too, so they don't heat the house up.
Right, right, Mike. But yeah, badass thing. That's one of the things that I do. Your food, water, fuel, ammo, batteries, and special batteries. If you're gonna get batteries and you need them, you better start stocking up on them because they're just like the jars. They're disappearing fast, quick, and in a hurry.
Right.
Batteries. Batteries. I keep everything close by. So if the lights go out, I don't have to go all through the house doing one of these trying to find nothing.
Right.
I know exactly.
But when it come down to, I know my canner, she's already canning, so I don't have that to worry about. I just have to worry about making sure the mail run on time. So so Tiegsy can send my canning. But
I hear y'all, but I'm feeling jealous right now.
What other
Oh, badass. That ain't even nice. Oh, no, you did not go there.
Yeah,
no,
but that's
no.
That's okay, badass. That's good. But what other ideas or suggestions will you guys have for the people in the chat for surviving the winter freeze?
Well, power goes out. They need to have some. I would say make some lanterns or make us some kind of wicking system. If you got those old cloth mop heads, you can use those as wicks, and then you can use some oil or something to make you some light. And then you should always keep some of those mylar blankets around too. And I would also invest in some sleeping bags because they're not just for outdoors. Because if the power goes
Right.
out and you're in a cold state, you want to have a way to keep warm besides covers as well. Get some sleeping bags, not electric blanket, but those weighted blankets. What else?
I got those. I got wool
So
blankets.
unique start.
Yeah, most everyone has a lot of emergency things for life, but there's a lot of things you can do. You'd be surprised how resourceful you can be when you're put, in that situation. But there's plenty of ways to keep warm. I was just trying to think, but that wouldn't be safe inside the house. No. And make sure you guys get your fireplaces inspected too, and your chimneys.
Yeah.
Because you don't want to light that up and backfire, and you get all that carbon and stuff coming back in the house.
Right.
And what most people do, please don't turn the gas ovens on and heat up the house. I'm sorry. I know people used to do that, but that's dangerous.
We all electric here.
Yeah.
No, I'm gas here.
Mm-mm. So deep, how you doing?
Well,
Tiegsy,
you might feel that it's dangerous, but when you get snowed in and you can't get out to go elsewhere, you have to turn that gas stove on. That beats freezing. I have blankets up the wazoo here. I got blankets. I got comforters. I even have a kerosene heater. But if you snowed in and can't get back out, that is your only course of staying warm. Because once electricity go out, it's not going to turn your furnace on.
Right.
Well, no, I understand that, but a lot of people aren't careful with it when they're running it, though. You have to really be careful with that. Make sure those pilot lights stay lit. Some
Oh yeah.
people
Oh
fall
yeah.
asleep and the pilot light
Yeah.
goes out, and
Yeah.
that's the way I said it could be dangerous. Because I know, look, we used to have the stove open.
Yeah, those fumes ain't no joke because you can't see them,
Right,
and people
Right.
go to
exactly,
sleep and don't wake up.
exactly,
Right.
Yeah.
exactly.
And a lot of folks don't have no sensor in the
Yeah.
house either for carbon.
Oh my
Right.
goodness. I got blankets up the wazoo of all kind. I got wool blankets. I got just any kind of blanket you could think of. I got it, and I've collected them over the years. And if somebody comes over, I have company. The lights go out and they can't leave, and they got to be stuck here. Everybody can make up their own little bed and cushions. I got a gazillion,
So Diva.
what have you. So I'm ready for it. I got so much stuff behind. I got supplies behind this.
Hey, so Diva or Soul Diva, rather.
I got
Soul Diva.
all kinds of stuff. There's so many blankets and stuff back behind here that look at this.
I'm tempted to go get one of my good blankets right now.
This is one blanket. It fits a king size bed.
Ready.
Oh, that's huge.
Yes.
Yeah, that's nice.
So
You can wrap up 2 or 3 times in that, Miss Shirley.
you could wrap about 4 or 5 people up in this bad boy. Yeah. I believe in being prepared. I don't freeze for anybody. I figure like this: if I'm cold, I won't know nothing about it, and you know what I mean.
Mm-hmm.
Plus, Annie puts on some nice body heat.
Body pillow.
What'd you say, Mike?
I said Annie puts on some nice body heat. Snuggle up with Annie.
Yeah, she'll crawl up and lay on me. When she get too raw, she'll crawl up and lay on me, and we'll sleep and be just as happy as we want to be.
She only gonna warm a spot. She ain't gonna warm the whole body.
She'll get right up in my chest and be just as happy and contented. Yeah.
Well, Mike, do you guys ever have power outage and stuff like that much?
Not much because it's too life threatening here. You get 45 below, the whole city could freeze to death. So they're pretty quick. They're pretty good about it.
Okay. Okay.
But
Mike,
we
do
used
you
to
have a
do is,
large population there in Minnesota?
yeah, we have
Okay.
I think like 500,000 people in our city. Decent size. What we used to do is we would put a Mylar, those like emergency blankets. We would put those under the mattress, not the mattress, but the under the top sheet, and you'd wake up sweating.
Yeah.
When you try to go to bed.
Yeah.
That works
in
real
the body
well.
heat.
Mm-hmm. It reflects it back up on you.
Back in the old days, I don't know what they're doing now, but back in the old days, they used to take a wool blanket and put under the sheets, up on the sheet that you lay on, and it seemed like it was a way that my grandma and my mom them knew how to survive and how to keep the heat coming back to the body.
Mm-hmm.
That's what they did then, and it like Mike said about the type of blanket he's talking about, it gets so hot that you just want to throw everything on for you.
Right. Mm-hmm. And what they used to do in the old days, in the Little House on the Prairie type days, they would use an iron and they would heat. They put the iron in the fireplace and get it hot, and then they iron the sheet and they put the blanket back on the top so it would retain that heat. So when they went to go to bed, it would be nice and toasty.
My grandmother used to do that. She used to do that when we were kids.
Growing up, we had the military wool blankets. Them green blankets with U.S. Army on it. We grew up with them up under our sheets and over our sheets and all that.
Well, Badass said that I think he said was it Harbor Freight at $5 moving blankets. And those blankets for $5.
Nice.
Now those fire blankets, those are good. The ones that the fire
Hey, Veggie
department
Farm, how you
use,
doing, Sylvia?
yeah, the
Hey, Veggie.
firefighters,
Hey,
they
Veggie
holding the
Farmer.
heat. Those are good too. Oh, Veggie in here. Hey, Uni.
Hey, and as long as as long as I've been out, I still have my military blanket that I take to the field.
Mhm.
I still have that blanket. Well, if I get sick, that's the only blanket I pull out.
Mhm.
I got a wool blanket from my uncle when he passed, and we were going through his things. They was like, "Take what y'all want," and the first thing I did, I snatched that wool blanket so quick, and they looked at me and they said, "Oh, I was going for that." I was like, "Oh, when you snooze, you lose." I got that, and I still got that blanket, and he been going a while. They last a long time. Yeah.
Well, it just the idea that regardless of what you think might happen or do happen, you still need to be prepared and be ready because with the way they're talking about messing with the grids and the way the weather is coming at us now, you never know what's going to happen. And you definitely need to keep yourself warm and your family warm.
Yes.
Now, food, I can do without eating a whole lot of food, and I can do without eating a couple of days probably. But I don't have to, so I don't do. But if I have, like my grandpa said, old man have to make you do a lot of things you don't want to do.
Right.
So that was one of the reason that I wanted to have this particular panel up tonight is because Tiegsy do a lot of canning, Gmama Growz do a lot of gardening, inside planting, Mike do a lot of inside planting, Jed, he plants outdoors and got goats and stuff. Miss Shirley OG, she got garden, she's spreading the knowledge. Now myself, I'm just here, you know.
One of the biggest gardeners around here.
But
yes,
we see you out there planting your okra because you know you love your okra, and we see you out there picking them peppers and putting Jim Boogie to work. So we know you out there doing, you working it too.
Definitely gonna put Jim Boogie to work if he gonna eat so much.
Speaking of gardening in the cold, for people that are in zone 6 like me and below, the frost blankets, they come with a weighted as far as how much they can how much cold they can reduce. You have to look at the yards on the bag. They have lightweight, medium weight, and heavyweight. And those frost covers can actually protect down to like 4 to 6 degrees. So it's just all in the material that you decide to get. That's why.
Now, Gmama, did you have one on your pomegranate tree outside? Is that one?
Yeah, that's a heavyweight. The heavyweight, it does not allow water to penetrate as fast, and it doesn't allow air to pass through like the medium. A majority of them are medium weights, but that's like the only heavyweight that I have.
Okay.
You know, even though that a lot of people don't live in the zone that you live in, Gmama, it's just like when it rains sometimes. It might be raining next door to me. It might be dry where I'm at.
Right.
So what you have to do, people, is you have to understand that your situation is not going to be like your zone all the time.
Right.
You know, people think just because they're in zone 8, 8A, and 9, that their temperature and stuff is never going to change for them. But that's bull. That's bull.
Right.
You see what Texas got all that snow that time.
Yeah.
And California too was shocked.
Yeah, it's the worst snow they ever had. And then So let's don't think just
Hands in
because
the dirt. Hey.
let's don't think just because you live in this zone over here that you don't have nothing to worry about.
Right.
We can be surprised at any times now.
Yeah.
Well, New Orleans had like what? They had like a foot and a half of snow or something last winter. They had more snow than I had.
Yeah.
Okay, was that me or you, Bammy?
Yeah, everybody froze for a minute there. Hi, everybody.
Hey,
in the
Stacy.
chat.
Hey, Soul Diva.
And
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, now the connection is back.
Okay.
Yes, Shirley, I saw it too. Something froze for a minute.
Yeah.
yeah, it's fine on my end. It's fine. Well, see, that proves the point.
Yep.
Yeah, you're gonna
Yeah,
have
true.
fine on one side.
And then messed up on the other.
Mhm.
You're so right. You're
But
so
you know
right.
what's about our garden community? Everybody has different ways of prepping for wherever they live.
Right.
Like, even though it's cold in California, normal is below normal, but they still have a different way of prepping because they don't get the snow and ice like we do here in Ohio, or where Mike is at in Minnesota, or where GT is at like in Alaska, or even Nikki and them up on the East Coast. So everybody, even though we're all pretty much in the same growth zone in some states, our temperatures are different. Like where Gina's at, Gina and them didn't get the snow that I got, and they're in southern Ohio. I'm in northeast Ohio,
Okay,
and we got
man. Thanks for coming.
they didn't get. So it makes a difference on where you're located in regards to how you prep, which is crazy when you think everybody should be doing the same thing, but not necessarily so.
Mm-hmm. And I got questions about that cardboard too. Cardboard can be used as an insulator. It can block the wind and keep the cold from penetrating the bottom. That's what I mainly use it for, is underneath my pots, because I used to use rugs. Anything when you're growing in a container, they have to protecting the pot is like protecting your roots. If you leave it exposed, then whatever is going to happen outside is going to happen inside of that pot also.
Okay.
Well, I don't, I don't do all of that. I'm like Gina. They're gonna have to thug it out. It's just too many. I got too many pots out there. I turned around and I counted, and I got like 25-gallon buckets. I'm not trying to cover all of that.
Yeah, a lot of mine is fruit trees, so I'm protecting them.
Yeah, and I'm just like, no, this is too
apples,
much.
Plums,
either they make it or they don't. Yeah.
Yeah, well, the roots will
mine
get
because I don't
used to
have
the
money to
environment.
replace
The
them like
longer
that.
you leave them out there, they'll get adjusted to the environment.
Yeah.
I really believe that, so because I started some sweet socks from seeds in a ginkgo biloba plant, and I left them outside and they just thugged it out. Did nothing happen to them. And I think it's because they started growing in my environment. So
Right.
I think the longer you leave stuff outside and around,
They acclimate. Yeah.
Right.
Because I got blueberries and apples and things that have acclimated, and I do not have to cover those. It's just that if I purchase a new fruit tree or something, then I need to protect that pot.
Right.
You do.
Right. Like
when they're
I got a new Orient pear that
perennials, as they call them.
It's in the basement because this is his first year being here in my climate. So I want to make sure that it's gonna make it. So I'll bring it out in spring after that last frost is off, and that way it can acclimate itself before wintertime. Because I actually don't want to put it in another pot. I actually want to put it in the ground.
Yeah, you give it the first year, you watch it. Yeah. And you keep it in a pot and you protect it. When they're young, they need protecting, but when they get older,
that's what Stacy was saying. Stacy was saying young trees need to be protected.
Right.
All my tropical trees are in the greenhouse. Every other tree is outside.
And not just the tops, but actually you should wait until the leaves fall off, because I had a problem with that. That's how I figured this out. But you should wait till your leaves fall off of
Hey,
your
GT.
trees before you protect them because they'll
Hey,
start getting
GTG.
mold and powdery mildew from being covered up, and the stems and things could actually rot.
Okay.
So I took one of my fig trees, but it was outside. I put like 4 feet of dirt on top of it with the leaves and all. I just buried it. So hopefully it'll
And
be okay.
leaves
But
too. Surface area
yeah,
is
so,
everything. If you cut up and chop up your leaves, it's better than just throwing the leaves down
yeah.
because leaves, if you just throw them down, they'll get matted up.
Smothered. Yeah,
They
they are
won't
smothered.
drain. But if you chop them up before you put them down there, then they'll drain properly and everything will work.
That's what I
My,
should. I should have took the leaves off, but I was just in a hurry.
my
Right, me
neighbor,
too. 'Cause
As
I
I
didn't chop
usually
them
is.
up. I just threw them down there.
well, he's not my neighbor. He's my granddaughter's neighbor. I met a neighbor down the street from my granddaughter's house taking the baby for a walk. And I found out he had fig trees in his yard. And so I got a chance to talk to him. His name is Charlie, and he's from Lebanon. And
Hmm.
he has a brown turkey fig tree in his backyard that's over 8 feet tall and about 15 feet wide.
Them
And
brown turkeys don't be playing. They be out there showing
I
out.
asked him how is that possible? He says in the fall, him and his son, it takes them about 4 hours. Like you said, they take all the leaves off of the plant and then they tie all the stems together because they're real flexible. And he said they
Right.
bend them over. And then he said they put bags of dirt over to hold them down, and they put leaves and
Right.
stuff on top. And they do that
Right.
every fall. And I asked him how long had that brown turkey been in the ground. He said 25 years.
Yeah.
And
And that's the purpose of a trellis when you covering your plants to
he had
protect
figs
it
this
from
big on there.
pressure.
They were huge.
Hmm.
I couldn't believe that brown
Yep.
turkey. And then he had another tree. I said, "Oh, those are pears." He said, "No, those are quince." I was like,
Oh
"Quince?"
wow.
I was like,
Hmm.
"I could grow quince." This man's backyard was phenomenal. I told him the next time I come over, I asked him, "Can I film your backyard next year?" He said, "Yes." He would love that. I was like, "Yes."
Hmm.
'Cause
That'd
Yeah,
be
that'd
cool.
be
I ain't kidding.
good.
Yeah.
That brown turkey was huge, and I never seen figs that big. They
Well, the
were
cold
huge.
turkey is cold tolerant.
Yeah, brown turkey. I mean, yeah,
Yeah, I
Yeah,
yeah,
watched the
brown
lady
turkey is
who
that
yeah,
Hardy from Chicago.
yeah.
Yeah,
I
but
thought it would be the Chicago Hardy, but he said it was the brown turkey.
right.
Hmm.
Yeah,
but
that's one of the colder tolerant figs.
as Hans said, though, fig trees will get much bigger than that if you don't try to control the growth.
Yeah, they
Right.
get
Yeah,
really
Right.
huge because my family fig trees are humongous.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, I watched
I
the
didn't know
lady
they
who
could get
she would put a right.
Go ahead, Mike.
bare root tree.
I need
Oh, I was
to
just gonna say I used to
do.
I used to follow this lady who every fall she would take a fence and she'd put it around her fig tree and she'd pile leaves up to the
Please.
top. It was like a 6 foot tall fence, and she piled up to the top of leaves, and then
Yeah,
that would protect her fig tree every
yeah,
winter. She had bad winters.
Yeah, and
yeah.
a lot of people do that with their
And
banana
yes,
trees
GT
too.
Junior, the bare root
Yeah.
trees, they say you don't fertilize for the first year of growth. That's what they say.
I had never seen fig trees. Period. When you grow up in a certain neighborhood where people don't get into the what they call exotic fruit outside of grapes and tomatoes and peppers, and you start talking about um, fig trees and miwok kumquats and all that stuff, and then when you start to grow them yourself and you get exposed to them, it's exciting, and then you start seeing all these shows where other subscribers who actually had these plants growing in their yard. And I was watching, who was that? David, Corey with Crop. I'm looking at his fig trees and bushes and shrubs and stuff, and I'm like, I never in my life would have ever known that fig trees got that big until I came into this garden community. This garden community has opened my eyes to so much and what I can grow, what I can do, how I can prep, how I can get better at it. Y'all have taught me how to do things that I never dreamed was possible in my lifetime. And I just want to say thank you to all you ones that's in this live tonight for all your advice and for all the things you have shared with me over these last 4 or 5 years since this community really started blowing up. Thank you.
Excuse me. I did not know, but I don't follow people's rules and instructions. I do stuff on my own. But I was
That's
just
the way you
looking
learn.
at GT asking about bare root trees. I always fertilize my trees. I fertilize everything from start when I get them, and I let them sit in water for a little bit, and I mix my soil and I feed my soil heavy, and I put my bare root trees, and they do just fine. So I never heard of you're not supposed to fertilize a bare root tree.
Yeah, that's just
but
like I said. That's what they say because it'll.
Let me say this though: all my trees are in pots; they're not in the ground, so that probably makes a difference.
Me too. Yeah, that's all I get is bare root. Just recently, like the past season, I've been getting trees with soil.
Right.
Well, I only have one tree in the ground, and that's my Honeycrisp. My peach trees and other apple tree and plum trees, they're all in 17 to 20 gallon pots. So yeah.
Well, you got to notice I hadn't said anything about trees.
Fran got you buying trees.
Fran take care of trees, and the little fig tree I got, I just like Mike said, I just let that fig tree thug it out and produce. So Fran got hers. She do her thing with that thing, and I'm in the ground planting. But
I wouldn't say not feed it, but I would say feed it diluted, very diluted.
Well,
I don't do that.
Since I haven't been fishing, I throw a can of sardine in there with every tree I put in the pot.
Right. Everybody feeds different.
Yes.
Yeah, they do. Yeah, that's why everybody's got. I think it's trial and error because I can't get my stuff the way it is. I just do my own thing.
Right.
Yeah. Because everybody uses different kind of fertilizer. No two people use the same mix. I mean, you might have blood meal, bone meal, you might have 511, but you also might have Dr. So-and-so's this or Mr. So-and-so's that, or Happy Frog for your soil or whatever. So everybody has their own way of planting their trees and what they feed them. So like you said, it's trial and error on where to make it want.
Yeah, I think it's good to take advice from folks, but don't think what one person does will work out for you. You just got to experiment on your own.
Yes, you're right.
I hear everybody talk about fish emulsion all day long. I don't use fish emulsion. I just don't.
I got Right now, I got a 55-gallon barrel of super juice outside. And all the plants I got in the basement, I bought a 5-gallon bucket down there full of it. And then I bought 2 watering cans that I use to water my plants in the basement, So whatever you have available at the time is what you use.
And just because blackstrap molasses work for me, it might not work for you.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Just like Tiegsy and Hands in the Dirt says, you got to do your own thing because I'm like Hands. I've killed a bunch of plants and trees too.
Yeah. So I think everybody has.
Right.
Oh yeah. I just to the upper room.
It's still
like we was talking about a few minutes ago about you different zones, this and different zone that. Don't mean that you're not gonna have power outage or you're not gonna get a freeze. That's the same thing we're talking about gardening and trees. Everything is different now. So you pretty much gotta do sort of like Ted said, trial and error. But but believe me, people, you gotta do something. You gotta grow something. You gotta have some food because the way things are going now, it's getting ridiculous. It's getting beyond help, getting beyond it.
Yeah, and then there's so many recalls out there. You don't
Yes,
even
that
know.
part right there. That's what I'm talking about.
There's nobody
Everything that
looking
you
out anymore like it used to be.
right, everything you see now, you look a little bit later, a couple days later, there's a recall, but that stuff is still on the shelves. Explain that to me.
And they're getting rid of all the people who are supposed to be job it is to check that stuff. Like the latest one is the talcum powder. They used to test talcum powder for asbestos. They just got rid of the companies that do that now.
Yeah, I know, Mike. That's what I'm saying. There's no more checks and balances anymore. It's like they don't care. They just figure, oh, it's too many people on this planet. We'll find a way to get rid of a lot of them.
That part right there. Exactly. That's why I'm telling you that you need to not pretty much, but you need to start taking care of yourself, people. And the way you're going to take care of yourself is you have to pretty much grow your own. And be careful what you're buying and what you're eating. Because I'm sort of like lead farming now. If it ain't got no bone in it, you can't tell what it is. You don't know
what it is. Cloning so much stuff and gluing stuff together, you don't know what you're getting.
That's what I'm saying.
Right, that's scary.
You don't know.
Yeah. I bought some pork chops. I made sure all of them in.
What I need for everybody to do, though, is to beware. And I think, Mike, you got something kicking off tomorrow?
Yes, me and GT Jr. are having our fourth annual hashtag WIG 2025. It's the winter indoor. Well, see, that's a funny. Every time I'll say it's the winter indoor grow, then everybody else on the planet says it's gardening. And when I say gardening, then everybody else starts calling it grow. So it's whichever one you want. And it's just a way of getting people to, like you say, not be complacent and just say, well, my outside garden is done. I ain't got nothing to do. You can grow some food inside real easy. And there's a lot of people who've joined in and improving it. And it's a lot of fun. And so we encourage everybody to join in. GT Junior and I are having a live tomorrow at 8 Eastern, 7 Central on GT Junior's channel. And would like a lot of people to join in and have some fun and enjoy the gardening, grow off.
And that's tomorrow.
Challenge.
That's tomorrow.
That's tomorrow at 8, you said?
Yeah, 8 Eastern, 7 Central.
Eastern Central time.
Okay, good, because I got my hydroponics sitting on the table in there. All I got to do is start putting the stuff in, plug them up. Oh, yeah. And I told a lie. I said I wasn't going to use but one, but I got 3 of them sitting
When you upload your video, make sure you use the hashtag.
Yeah, I just got them sitting on the table. I ain't did anything to it yet. So I'm going to do the video sometime tomorrow.
So when do we actually drop the video?
We'd like you to drop the video.
After.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. No, go ahead. She's correct.
I was just saying, anytime December the 1st on, you can start dropping your videos.
Right.
Okay,
and we won't be mad if you drop your seed tonight and you film it and you put the video up tomorrow. That's fine. We just didn't want people to be crazy early and go like, well, I should win a prize because look what I've done. Because people get when the people think there's a prize, they get a little crazy, and that's not what it's about for us. We're like I said, it's about getting our garden community to have something fun to do, right? And challenge yourself to grow something.
Yeah, you challenge yourself to grow something from seed that you wouldn't normally grow or that you love to grow, and you try to grow it indoors.
Right.
Get it to fruit or whatever it's gonna do. You can grow lettuce, you can grow tomatoes, whatever you want to grow.
Yeah, y'all got me so pumped up. I'm so ready. I'm a
good. You gotta be excited. If you're not excited, it's not gonna happen for you.
I tell you what, I just got him sitting on the table. I hadn't put anything in him. I hadn't even put the water in him. But but I am gonna do this thing, and one of the reasons I'm gonna do it is because I enjoyed it last year with my starts, and because another reason is because Mike and GT is their thing. So I'm going to support them and help them out. I guess that's why I got 3 instead of 1.
Right?
I'm going to be a cheerleader. I'm going to root for everybody.
Yeah, you and me
I
both.
I might add my 4th tier to my hydroponic game now.
Hey, Mona.
I got too much stuff going on to keep up with that.
Yeah, well, Tiegsy, I don't need you to do nothing else but what you're doing.
We got enough cheerleaders. You go ahead on and keep canning and doing what you do. We don't want to.
You can do what you
girl,
do.
Dad.
Hey,
Mona.
I don't think I spoke to Unique a while ago. I don't think. Hey, Mona.
Yeah, girl dad then popped up in here too.
But
it's
going to be fun watching everybody. There's a lot more participants this year. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's fun.
I'm like you, Sylvia. I'm gonna keep trying till I get it right too.
Yeah, I can't start. I already got some stuff started.
Well, I got my seeds and stuff sitting. I'm ready. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do them all.
Yeah, we're definitely gonna show. We're gonna show things like Gmama. She's got awesome ways that she does her setup and how she grows things. I'm gonna show like you can just take stuff you would normally throw away, like bottles, juice bottles and whatnot, and I'm gonna show how you can grow a beautiful plant. And like in that, I'm gonna show you can grow in mason jars. GT Junior grows in soil. He's got a bunch of soil setups. The both of us do what we call the fake soil. You know, with the vermiculite cocoa core, you can grow a full size plant in that using your hydroponic plant food. So yeah, it's gonna be a lot of fun. There's a million ways of growing.
Mike, can we grow plants that are specific to grow tents?
If your grow tent's inside the house, go ahead. No, we have had people use their grow tents. GT Junior has a group of 4 grow tents, something like that.
Yeah, but you know what? You encouraged me because I'm almost tempted to set my grow tent up and try to grow a roselle in the house.
Yeah.
You should.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, there's no reason not to.
People even using their green stalks indoors.
Oh yeah,
right.
You can do that for
you can grow anything in one of those. So yeah.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Yeah, let me think about that.
Oh Lord, they gave us some ideas.
Well, you know the thing about it, I've been gardening for years and years and years, but sound like my sis. You guys have taught me quite a bit. Like I said, I will never get too old to learn because
the more you grow, the more you learn different ways to grow.
I wasn't made like that because my parents, they put it inside of me, instilled it in me to keep my mind open at all times.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what I do. You know, and the older I get, the more I appreciate life and I appreciate people.
Oh yeah.
But I don't like a whole lot of bull. I don't like a whole lot of bull.
Yeah.
Right.
Huh. Maybe I will join. Grow some lion's ear and some other medicinal plants. I don't know. I'll see. I'll make up my
Yeah, you
mind
go.
tomorrow.
Hey, Miss
You know,
Lawrence.
you can grow flowers. You can grow herbs, whatever you want to grow. You know, like I said, I like last
Okay,
winter
I
I grew
can't hear.
a
It's
fig
breaking
tree
up.
inside that I still have.
I know that's why I'm encouraged by that fig tree you grew in the house.
And I'm growing okra indoors that I grew from
Hmm.
a WIG. That's how I learned so much about it. You learn from the stuff that you grow.
Right.
Yes, yes, so
You can
true.
grow what you can grow whatever you want, veggie. Like I'll be growing hundreds of plants.
And that's a part of the challenge.
Yeah, but
You
we
can grow
started off growing
one plant,
inside.
and
Yeah,
like I keep saying, you can just
you see what
go ahead.
veggie farm is saying, Mike?
Yeah, yeah. I just responded to her. I said she can grow whatever she wants, however many she wants.
Uh,
It's however many you want.
Yeah. But
Okay.
see, before I
See,
even met
Brazilian Dave.
y'all in this
Hey,
Hey,
virtual
Zane.
Artie.
community,
Hey, RD.
Hey, ARD.
we were growing inside and out. We had hydroponics all over inside the house and outside the house. I got a bunch of systems just sitting in the storage room.
That's something I
Get
would
them
like
out.
to do is hydroponics outside.
Yeah. Mhm.
Yeah, I always grow. I have like two or three systems outside hydroponically that are just the correct like giant. It scales up. It doesn't matter what size. You can grow hydroponically cracking style in a medicine bottle that
You sure
tiny,
can.
all the way up to I have a 32-gallon trash can.
Yep.
It's all the same rules, same thing, scales. And the great thing about it is if you live in like a hot climate, if you get like a white trash can, it'll protect that. So that plant will be protected from the heat and it'll grow great. If you're in a cold climate like me, I have a black trash can, and so the solar heat will keep that water nice and warm for that plant.
Right.
Oh, I thought a
Yeah.
white container messes up the plant.
It
Well,
reflects light.
It
Yeah,
yeah,
reflects
but
White
light,
they're
which is
light.
I got my persimmon
Black
trees in
source
white
light.
containers, and I got a whole bunch of grass growing all up over that stuff. But my black and my blue containers ain't nothing growing in it.
Mm.
I had
Yeah, white should reflect light.
the white 55-gallon containers I cut in half, and that's what I put my persimmon trees in. They even though I put a bunch of sawdust at the top, wheat grass still growing up out the sides.
Hmm.
wow.
But everything that has a dark color, it's not growing up out of there.
You must have planted some fescue.
No, they're persimmon trees.
Hmm.
But see,
I'm just messing with you.
I know.
well, but see, that's the interesting thing about gardening is you have these microclimates, and that applies inside and outside. If you have your plants by your space heater, they're going to go different than you have it by a cold window. Like my fig tree got mad at me and dropped almost all of its leaves because when the temperature dropped, I didn't have my heat on in the house, and so it was like right by a window, so it got cold and dropped all its leaves. But now that the windows are shut and the heat's on, all the leaves came back.
Hmm.
Oh, they finicky.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But I've had that happen with like peppers
Okay.
because I have systems by my front door, and if I have the door open and I'm feeding the squirrels and that cold draft comes and hits those pepper plants, they'll let me
Oh
know.
yeah.
They'll start to curl up.
Drafts, anything that's out of the ordinary, they'll just start dropping their leaves for just because.
Mine did that. I wasn't thinking. It was in a draft in the basement. When you opened up the side door and that draft came down the stairs, it was pretty one day,
Mhm.
and I looked at it yesterday, and I was like, "Uh-oh."
Right, because it don't
I
happen
was
the
like,
same day you open that door. It's gonna happen like some days later. You're gonna be looking like, now what is going on? All these leaves down here.
Right.
Well,
yeah,
people,
kind of tricky.
we're going to get ready
Oh
to
wow.
cut this thing off and get ready to head in there and get some sleep. So,
Yes.
but what we are going to do, we're going to give away our garden giveaway tonight.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
And we're going to do it between 1 and 100.
Get on the line here.
Send it to me, Mr. Bammett.
Between 1 and 100. We're gonna wait a few minutes and do this thing. Let everybody.
Somebody got an echo.
Somebody already started too.
Yeah, they started already.
They started already.
I lost my screen yard.
Who is that talking?
That's Tiegsy.
Oh, in her canner.
Sometimes you have to talk to the canner.
I was trying to see if she was still up here.
I'm sorry, y'all.
There she is.
I don't think. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we hear you.
Yes.
Yes, we hear you.
Yard went out.
Yeah, we hear you. She keep dropping for some reason.
Stop. 11.
Okay.
11:20.
What?
11:20. Stop.
Who?
Casing number 1, which is casing 55.
Oh, she got 11.
No, that's not the number.
That's not the number.
I saw the number up there. The number is 6.
6. And casing 51 is the first one with it. At 11:20.
Oh, I see it.
All right, we want to recheck now. Everybody check back.
Oh boy.
Yeah, because
So we can make
6.
sure.
Casing is the
3.
very first one. If anybody else got a casing,
Yeah.
is the first one.
Yeah, I see casing.
All right, congratulations.
Casing is there was a whole bunch of 6s in there, but Casing got the single 6.
Like, we're right down to number 3, 4, 5, 6. So yeah, all right. Congratulations.
Congrats, Casey.
There, so that was confirmed.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
But,
that's the first one I see too.
Right.
now, Gmama, what? Tell us what time you go live and when.
Oh, I go live on Wednesday mornings between 7 and 8.
Okay, Wednesday mornings between 7 and 8. So any of you all in the chat that want to visit Gmama and get some good knowledge,
Congratulations, Casey.
go and check out Wednesday morning between 7 and 8. 7 and 8.
Kindly. Appreciate it.
Okay. And Miss Shirley OG go live on
Thursdays at 7 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, and show me that you like me. Just a little bit.
all right. And Jed did a live the other night. I didn't even know they were doing a live. But do y'all got a certain time now you're gonna do your live, Jed?
I do a live whenever I get that itch.
Okay.
But I don't think I'm going back live, doing a regular live until it starts getting real cold out here. When it gets cold, then that'll keep me inside the house. So other than that, I'm still doing pop-up and running along and doing some everything.
Okay, and Mike is going live tomorrow night
At 8 Eastern.
Oh, with GT?
With
Okay.
GT Junior Grover is Alaska channel.
Okay, and Tiegsy, you doing a live or you just doing your regular?
Damn it, don't forget to send Case in my email, please.
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
We can hear you.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Because I just typed in there, StreamYard keeps dropping me. Okay, sorry.
Yeah, we were just giving
Pause, CC. Pause, CC.
we were just giving the people some ideas and times. Different people go live.
Oh yeah, I don't go live that often.
Okay. So we'll watch Tiegsy continuously. Cannon, those goodies for me. You know.
Yeah, I'll start
Our
going live
resilient
more.
dad got a message for you, Mr. Bammett.
Okay.
Yeah. I hope everybody's having a good night and had a good holiday weekend.
Okay.
Every day is a good day.
It sure is.
Yeah,
if you would email me at Bammett with Arthur Butler, and I'll get you my phone number. Or either you can get my phone number from Big Rooster. He's got it. Or either one of these people in the chat, if you know their number.
Oh, anyone? Not anyone in the chat. Not anyone in the chat.
Anyone that's on the panel.
On the panel.
Yeah, let's say it like that. And you can get it through one of them. But I go live on Tuesday nights at 7. That's with roll call. And Sunday nights at 10 p.m. with the OGs. Normally it's Miss Shirley OG and J3GS normally. But we're going to always have super guests like Tiegsy, Gmama Growz, and Mike Chaotic. We'll always have those people around us. So without
I'm an OG, damn it.
Not the way you be
talking, said you.
Hush, Tiegsy, hush.
Yeah.
After all that shoveling I did,
TG, we wasn't saying old girl. We wasn't saying old girl.
Anyway.
You know, Jed, you're going to get some party here. I'm trying to get home. I'm trying to get home here.
Stand for.
That was a good one, Jags.
Tiegsy is show enough gangster, y'all. So,
yeah.
Yeah, because when I grow up, I'm gonna be just like Miss Shirley. I can't wait to meet Miss Shirley. We're gonna have some serious conversation about our youth. Oh my goodness.
But anywho, somehow or another, with the good Lord willing, we will all meet up somewhere.
That's right. Yep. We're gonna get Gmama out of Ohio.
Most definitely. Most definitely. But
we're gonna get Mike out of Minnesota.
Yeah, Mike out of Minnesota.
I'll send a squirrel.
Now I tell you what,
he would be well trained.
I tell you what, you know, I already sent too many squirrels my way. Send me a pheasant or something.
Hey, send something you want. Send something you want.
Right.
That's right.
I got a rabbit on my footsteps right now.
A what?
A what?
There's a rabbit on my footsteps right now. I'm watching on my security camera, just hopping around.
A rabbit.
Rabbit.
Bunny rabbit.
Oh, rabbit.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay. Okay. Bring it up. Okay.
You can send the rabbit. You can send the rabbit, but I don't need no squirrels. But as I was getting ready to say, I love you, and there ain't a thing in the world you can do about it.
But love them back.
Right.
Just a little bit.
But I'm going to say good night to you guys. Appreciate you and love all of you. Appreciate you for coming.
Everybody have a good evening.
Good night.
Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Good night.